Welcome back. Time for today's Tech Check. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy out with his annual letter to investors this morning. It's a tradition at Amazon. Jeff Bezos was always a must-read. Jassy with a number of big moves, an unconventional cloud strategy, cutting underperforming business units, and saying Amazon needs to do better in grocery and in core retail. He also played up the importance of the company's AI chips. Our own Steve Kovac is here to discuss. Steve, I don't know where to begin. What jumped out at you?
Yeah, let's talk about the cloud, because he had some really interesting things to say about AWS when he spoke with our Andrew Ross Sorkin this morning. Let's have a listen to what he said, and then we'll talk about that.
Other times that investment strategy leads to things that are maybe not as obvious to people. AWS was a good example of that. I think that fewer people might have guessed that we would build a low Earth orbit satellite that we call Kuiper. But if you look at the need, there are hundreds of millions of households who have, and businesses that have no connectivity to the internet.
Like Kelly, the idea here is they're going to continue investing in things that might seem a little crazy right now. Space satellites, they're going to still go down on AWS, which they have to, by the way. That's their profit center.
Right.
They have to keep that up. What was interesting to me, what he said about AWS to Andrew, though, and throughout the letter, was, look, our customers need to spend less, just like we need to optimize, they need to optimize too. And we're willing to eat some revenue growth if it means hanging on to those customers in the long term. By the way, Microsoft is saying the same thing.
Okay, so this, I thought as well, was one of the most interesting. This is a clear choice that they are making to help their customers spend less on Amazon's cloud offerings. Now, I understand the point that, hey, you get people to ratchet down, they're less likely to cancel altogether and walk away. I just don't know in the long run. I mean, these are the essentials that people need arguably the most, cloud services for their business. Do you really want to help them get better at doing less with your core product at a time like this?
But we keep talking about efficiency this year, and that's what that is. And look, if they don't do that, those customers, they're going to go to Google. They're going to go to Microsoft. So that is what they're trying to protect against. We have the biggest market share. We need to hang on to that market share. Therefore, if it means, giving up some revenue growth in the short term, the hope being in the longer term, they stick around, and when they're willing to spend more, they're going to spend that with us. That's what he's saying.
And that's what makes periods of recession, honestly, is what tech is, maybe soon everyone else going through, so interesting. It's when that churn can start to happen, and by the way, people lean in and get those opportunities. So it's...
And you can only do that with cloud. Before, you had to do this on-prem. You had these big servers sitting in your office. You couldn't scale those down. Here, you can be more dynamic and adjust to your needs in the cloud world.
As mentioned, he also says they need to get better at grocery. Whole Foods isn't big enough. They're trying with Amazon Fresh, I think it's called, core retail. He says they're trying to work on some of the profitability issues there. But I think the other thing to highlight is what he said about their AI chips. We don't talk a lot about this being a company when we talk about what are the AI plays. And yes, it's buried within a much larger business, but how significant is this that they can now help customers with these AI issues?
It's early right now. So thematically, though, it's interesting. So these new AI products they announced today, which is very limited. Only a few people are using it, like Deloitte is one of their first customers, for example. But they're really positioning themselves, Kelly, as like the Switzerland, like this of AI. Whereas if let's say you're going to start a startup, an AI startup, KellyEvans.ai. You're not going to go to Microsoft and use their cloud because they're open AI. You don't want to give your competitor money. You're going to go to Google, or Google, same thing. They're working on their own AI stuff. So you want to go to the neutral platform here. That's going to be AWS.
But they're also working on AI, aren't they, Amazon?
Yeah, exactly. They have these large language models that you can tap into if you want to build on that. Or if you're going to start your own startup, you can do it. And there's a little bit of irony here, too, because when retailers started moving to the cloud, Walgreens is a perfect example. They're not going to go to their competitor Amazon and give them money. They went to Microsoft. So there's this really interesting dynamic going on here in cloud world where you don't want to give your competitor money, but you need someone, and so you go to the other guy.
You can stay in business because you're so diversified.
Exactly.
People have to go somewhere else. Steve, thanks.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Again, Amazon, one of the best stocks today, up 4% as the Dow's near session highs up 310.